Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Siva Academy Technical. Today I am going to start a new course, that is numerical ability and reasoning. We know that numerical ability and reasoning are very important for any competitive examinations such as constables and SI and NTPC, RRB, GATE, any competitive examinations. So that's why I want to start course on numerical ability and reasoning. In the numerical ability, so I will start the numerical ability with number systems. So what is the reason that I am choosing number system first? The reason is it is a basic chapter, basic concepts that we have to learn. Without basics, we can't understand the other concepts. So the basic concept is number systems. Let's get started. So the number systems. So to start the number systems, so we have to know classification of number systems. The classifications of number system. In the classification of number system, the first classification is natural numbers. Natural numbers. What are natural numbers? The numbers which are starting from 1 to infinity, then that numbers are called natural numbers. So that I can write here in a mathematical form, that is 1, 2, 3, and so on to infinity. These numbers are called natural numbers. Okay. So I have verified so many question papers. In that question papers, so many questions have asked. They are find out the sum of n natural numbers, sum of first n natural numbers, and sum of squares of first n natural numbers, sum of cubes of first n natural numbers. These three questions are very important in the natural numbers. So to find out the sum of first n natural numbers, sum of squares of first n natural numbers, sum of cubes of first n natural numbers, so we have to use formula. Because if it is a single number, if it is, for example, if you want to find out the sum of first two natural numbers, okay, it is possible to find out without using the formula. But if you want to find out the sum of the first 1000 n natural numbers or 10,000 natural numbers, it is very difficult to find out that sum of first 1000 numbers. That's why we can use the formula. So we have to remember the formula. Should remember the formula. So I can write here. Please note down. Sum of first n natural numbers. Sum of first n natural numbers. That is n into n plus 1 by 2. For example, can you find out the sum of first three natural numbers? Yes. Is it possible? Yes. Without using the formula. Is it possible to find out the sum of three natural numbers without using formula? Yes, it is possible. For example, 1, 2, and 3. The sum of three numbers. 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6. Yes, possible. For example, can you find out the sum of first 10 natural numbers? Yes, you can find out, but it will take more time. That's why you can use formula. For example, I want to find out the sum of first 10 natural numbers. Here, n indicates here number of natural numbers, first n natural numbers. For example, n is equal to 10 here. Then just substitute in the place of n 10 multiplied with 10 plus 1 upon 2. Then just simplify. So 10 multiplied with 10 plus 1, 11 by 2. 2 ones are 2 5s are. 5 into 11, 55. This is the sum of first 10 natural numbers. So it is very easy to calculate the sum of first and natural numbers by using this formula. Okay. Next one. Sum of squares of first and natural numbers. First and natural numbers. That is n into n plus 1, 2n plus 1 by 6. So in this case here 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on n. In this case 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus and so on n square. This is the sum of squares of first and natural number. This is the formula for sum of squares of first and natural numbers. Please remember this formula. Otherwise it is very difficult to find out the sum of squares of first and natural numbers. Okay, next formula. Sum of cubes of the first and natural numbers. Again we have used formula, that is n into n plus 1 by 2 whole square. So when you observe the formula of sum of first and natural numbers and sum of cubes of first and natural numbers, there is only one difference is there, that is square. If we take the square of sum of first and natural numbers, which gives the sum of cubes of first and natural numbers. In this case here, what is the sum of first 10 natural numbers? 55. Just we have calculated. 55 is the sum of first 10 natural numbers. So can you find out the square of this value? Yes. So just I have taken the simple trick, that is a 55 multiplied with 55. Check it here. Just I have used a simple trick. Here 5 5 is a 25, and I can add 1 here, 5 plus 1, and 6 5 is a 6 5 is a 30. So 3025 is the answer. So this method is only for if the sum of unit digits of two numbers is equal to 10, and also the unit digit of both numbers should be same. For example, if you take other two numbers 17 and 13, here the sum of unit digits of these two numbers is 10, and also the 10 digit of these two numbers is same. Therefore apply the same method here. So 7 3 is a 21, and add 1 here, 1 plus 2, 2 1s are 2. This is the answer for 17 into 30. For example, 25 into 25, same, 5 5 5 plus 5 10. Yes, the 10 digit of both numbers should be same. Yes, so this is 5 5 is a 25, and add 1 here, 3 3 to the 6. This is the answer for 25 into 25. So this method is valid for only these numbers. The condition is that the sum of unit digit of both numbers should be equal to 10, and also the 10 digit of both numbers should be same. Then only we can apply this method. Don't apply this method for all numbers. Please remember it. Okay, na? So these are the formulas we have to remember. Otherwise it is very difficult to find out the sum of n natural numbers. If it is a small numbers, okay, we can. If it is big number, it is not possible. That's why we can remember the formula. The sum of first n natural numbers, that is n into n plus 1 by 2. Sum of squares of first n natural numbers, that is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6, and third one sum of cubes of first n natural numbers, that is n into n plus 1 by 2 whole square. This is about natural numbers. In the previous examinations, so these questions came. That's why so I have given the formula. Please remember, it's very important. These formulas are very important. Next classification. Next classification is whole numbers. Second one, whole numbers. Whole numbers. The numbers which are starting from 0 to infinity. 0 to 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on to infinity. The natural number, but natural numbers starting from 1 to infinity, but whole numbers starting from 0 to infinity. 0 is extra. So please remember here. So the whole numbers are starting from 0 to infinity. In the previous examination, they have asked like that. So from the following numbers, which is the whole number? 0, A option 0, B option 1, and C option 2, and D option -1. So there is a chance to confuse. That's why we have to remember from 0 to infinity. 0 to infinity. Yes, 0 to infinity. So next classification, integers. Integers. So the numbers from minus infinity to plus infinity, that is 0, 1, 2, 3 and minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3 up to minus infinity. That is all numbers. All numbers from minus infinity to plus infinity. Okay. Next classification, even number. Even numbers. So first should write a definition. The numbers which gives remainder is 0 when it is divided by 2 is called even number. Even number. Example: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 and so on. For example, if we take 12 here, so if we divide 12 with 2, what is the remainder of 12 by 2? 0. Therefore 12 is a even number. Okay. For example, 120 is there. Is it even number or not? Yes. First divide with 2. If we get 0 remainder, then it is even number. So 2 ones are 2, 2 60s, that is remainder is 0. For example, 121 by 2, then 2 6 are 0 and 60.5, remainder is 1. So 121 is not a remainder. Okay. Next here, odd number. Fifth one, odd numbers. Odd number. So same here, the number which gives remainder is 1 when it is divided by 2 is called odd number. Is called odd number. For example, examples: 3, 5, the 1, 3, 5, and 7, 9, like that here. If we divide 3, with 2, what is the remainder? 1. If you divide 11 with the 2, what is the remainder? 1. So this is the odd numbers. To find out the odd numbers, this is the method to find out the odd number. Just we can divide the given number with 2. If we get remainder is 2, remainder is 1, that number is called as the odd number. If we get remainder is 0, that number is called as the even numbers. Okay na? Yes. So in the examinations, the previous examinations, so already I have verified that we have so many questions from the odd number and even numbers. Odd numbers and even numbers. Find the sum of first n odd numbers. Find the sum of first n even numbers. Here also we have to use the formula. So sum of first n odd numbers. First odd number, that is n square. Sum of first n even number, that is n into n plus 1. N into n plus 1. For example, check it here. Let's suppose odd numbers 1, find out the sum of first 3 odd numbers. You know the first odd numbers are 1, 3, 5. Take the sum. 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 5, 9. Now I can use the formula. So n square. How many numbers are there? The 3 numbers, 3 odd numbers. So 4 n square is 3 square, 3 square 9. Like this, we have to find out the sum of first n odd numbers. Okay. Next here, sum of first n even number. So n into n plus 1. For example, 2 n 4 6. Find out the sum of first 3 even numbers. 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 6, 12. 12 is the sum of first 3 even numbers without using formula. Now I can use the formula. So n is equal to 3. 3 into 3 plus 1 by 1. It is 3 plus 1, 4. 4 multiplied with 3. It is 12. Yes, we get the same answer. So this is a method we can use if the number is bigger. If the number is bigger value. Find out the sum of first 1000 odd numbers. Like this. So definitely we can use these two formulas. Please remember these two formulas. That's why I have given the formula. Okay, this is about odd numbers and even numbers. Okay. Next classification. The next classification is rational number. Rational number. So now I have to define the rational number. Okay. A number which can be or that can be expressed in the form of a by b, then that number is called as a rational number. Let us suppose examples are 2 by 3 and 6 by 1 and 3 by 2, okay, 0.3, 0.232. So listen here, we have one doubt. Sir, we have said the number should be in the form of a by b, but here this number is not in the form of a by b form. Can you write the 0.3 in the form of a by b? Yes, you can write. That is, I can write here 3 by 10. So after point we have one number is there. Okay, now depends upon the number. After point we can divide with the either 10 or 100 or 1000 like that. So if it is after a point we have one number is there, just we can divide with 10. If for this number after digit we have 3 numbers are there. Therefore we can divide with 1000. 232 by 1000. So this is also rational number. Okay, next classification, irrational number. Irrational number. So this number is opposite to the rational number. It is the number that cannot express, that cannot express, cannot be expressed in the form of a by b. Let us suppose pi, it is not a rational number, and root 3, it is not a rational number, and cube root of 5, it is not a rational number, and also log x, it is not a rational number, etc. Can you write the cube root of 5 in the form of a by b? No, it is not possible. Therefore, it is not a rational number, it is a irrational number. Listen here, in the previous questions, the question like this: find out the irrational number and rational number. Which of the following is a rational number and irrational number? Okay, definitely you should know the definition, otherwise you will be confused. That's why I tell you all these classifications. Okay, so we have to learn from basic onwards, because if you are not learn any concept from the fundamentals, from basics, you will be confused if you learn other concepts. That's why, so I will tell you each and everything from the fundamentals. Please remember these definitions: rational number and irrational number. Next classification, 8th classification, that is prime numbers. It's very, very important. In the number systems, the prime numbers are very, very important. 8th one, prime numbers. What are prime numbers? The numbers which has two factors, that is 1 and itself only, then the type of number are called as prime numbers. The number which has two factors, that is 1 and itself, then the type of number is called as prime numbers. So examples. So the example starts from 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 47, 43 also, 43, 47, 53, 59, 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, 83, 89, 97. Okay, na? These are all prime numbers from 1 to 100. We should remember. Okay, na? So to remember these prime numbers from 1 to 100, so I will give you code. That code is DDC, DDBBC, and BBC BA. So this number, this is a D, which is a D means here, this is the alphabetical letter. So D. Okay, na? So from A to B, A, B, C, D, D is the fourth number. That's why I can write this is a 4. D is a fourth number from A, and B, it is a second number from A. So this is the second number, this is third number, this is second, third, and second one. That means here again you can write 0 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, and 31 to 40, and 41 to 50, 51 to 60, and 61 to 70, and 71 to 80, and 81 to 90, and 91 to 100. So in this way we can remember the prime numbers. Okay, so from 0 to 10, how many prime numbers are there? 4. From 11 to 20, 4. From 21 to 30, 2. So 31 to 40. Check it here. From 1 to 10 here, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. From 11 to 20, again 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Next. From 21 to 30, 2. 1 and 2. Yes. From 31 to 40, again 2. 31 and 37. Only 2. From 41 to 50, again 3. So 41, 43, 47. Next, from 51 to 60, we have 2. We have 2 only, 53 and 59. From 61 to 70, we have only 2. 61, 67. From 71 to 80, only 3. So 71, 73, 79. Next, from 81 to 90, 2. That is a 2. 83 and 89. From 91 to 100, we have only 1. Like this, we have to remember the number of prime numbers from 1 to 100, 1 to 10, 10 to 20, 1 to 50, like that. Means 1 to 50, we have how many prime numbers are there? 4 plus 4, 8 plus 2, 10, 10 plus 2, 12, 12 plus 3, 15. We have 15 prime numbers from 1 to 50. And also, how many prime numbers from 51 to 100? So 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 2, 9, 9 plus 1, 10. So how many prime numbers are there from 1 to 100? That is 15 plus 10, that is 25. We have 25 prime numbers from 1 to 100. So this is most important table. Okay, na? In the constable examinations, in essay examination, any examinations, definitely you will ask this type of questions. How many prime numbers are there between 1 to 10, 10 to 11, like that. Depends upon the question here. So 1 to 50 and 51 to 100, like this. And one more question also there, that is how many prime numbers from 1 to 150? So we have 35. Please remember this number. It is in between 1 to 150. So we have 35 prime numbers from 1 to 150. And next here, the prime numbers from 1 to 1000. We have 168 prime numbers are available from 1 to 1000. Please remember, and this table and these values from 1 to 150 we have 35, from 1 to 1000 we have 168. Okay, this is about prime numbers. Okay, next. Tell me what is the 2 is the first prime number. So in the examination also they are asking like that there. So which one is the first prime number? 2 is the first prime number. 2 is the first prime number. Even prime number also. It is the first even prime number. What is the first odd prime number? 3 is the first odd prime number. One is not a prime number. Okay. Yes. Next classification is 9th one. Ninth one is composite number. Composite numbers. The number which is not a prime number, that number is called as composite number. Simple. The number the number which is not prime number, then that number is called composite number. Composite number. Please note down all these classifications because it's very important. Okay. Next examples are 4, 6, 8 like that. What is the first composite number? 4 is the first composite number. Okay. Next one. Fourth one, ninth one. Twin prime numbers. Twin prime numbers. Twin prime numbers. What is meant by twin prime numbers? If the difference between the two prime numbers is 2, then that number is called as the twin numbers. If the difference between the difference of two prime numbers is 2, then that number is called as, then that numbers are called as twin numbers. Okay, it means here for example you can take 3, 5. 3 is a prime number, 5 also prime number. 3, 5. First write the number of prime numbers from 1 to 100. 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, sorry, not 9 here, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 51, sorry, 53, 59, 61, 63, 69, and 71, 73, 79, 83, 89, and 97. Check it here. The difference of two prime numbers. What is the difference of 2 and 3? 1. So it is not a twin numbers. And 3 and 5. 3, 5. Yes, 3, 5. Difference is 2. And 5, 7. Yes. 5, 7. Yes. 7, 11. No. 11, 13. Yes. 11, 13. Next. 17, 19. Yes. 17, 19. Next. No. 23, 29. No. 31. No. 37. No. 31, 41. No. And 20, 41, 43. 43 minus 41. 2. So 41, 43. Yes. Next. 71, 73. Difference is 2. Anyone is there? No. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and 7, 17, and 23, 29. That's 20, 31. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more is there. 41, 43, 53, 51. Sorry, this is 63. 63. So these are say 1 twin numbers. This is 1 twin numbers. So we have 8 pair of twin numbers from 1 to 100. From 1 to 100 we have 8 twin prime numbers. Please remember this number also. Please remember these three number also, and remember the definition also. The difference of any two prime numbers must be 2. Then only we can say that the two numbers are twin prime numbers. Twin prime numbers. Next, last one, the perfect number. 10th one, perfect number. Last one, perfect number. It is also very important. Perfect number. If the sum of factors of number a number is the double of that number, then that number is called as perfect number. Let us suppose I can take 6. First write the factors of 6. 1 is a factor, 2 is a factor because of 2 3s are 6, 1 6 are 6. Next 3 2s are, yes, it is a factor. And 4 in the fourth table there is no 6. In fifth table, yes, no 6, yes, 6 1 to 6. Please add it because of the sum of factors of number. So I can take 6 is a number. First write down the factors of that number, that is 1 2 3 6, and add it. If you add it here, definitely double of this number. 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 6, 12. Yes. What is double of 6? 12. So therefore, 6 is a perfect number. Okay. Next. Next here, one more example is there. I can write here 12. So 1, 2, 2 6 are 12, and 3 4 are 12, 4 is a 12, and 5 6 6 2 are 12, 7 8 9 10 11 12. Add it. 3 6 10 15, 3 6 10 16 and 28. So it is not a perfect number. If you double it, definitely you should get 24, but therefore it is not a perfect number. I can take 28, 1 and 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 4, 2 14s are 28. Next 3, no, 4, yes, 4 sevens are, and 5, no, 6, no, 7, yes, 8, no, 9, 8, no, 9, no, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 3 7 14 28 also. 3 7 14 28 28 plus 8, that is 56. Therefore the double of this number is 56. Therefore 28 is a perfect number. So we have two perfect numbers from 1 to 100. They are 6 and 28. 6 and 28. So we have only two perfect numbers from 1 to 100. Okay, na? Please remember this definition also. So to find a perfect number, so I can use formula. The formula is 2 power k minus 1 into 2 power k minus 1. So this k minus 1 is a power of 2. But if this minus 1 is base value. So minus 1 is a 2 power k and minus 1. For example, can you find out the perfect number? For k is called as perfect number, prime number, where k is a prime number. Okay. For example, I can take here 6. Otherwise, I can take 2. K is equal to 2. 2 power 2 minus 1 and 2 into 2 power 2 minus 1. Yes. 2 power minus 1 1. 2 power 1 2 and 2 square 4. 4 minus 1 3. 3 to the 6. So 6 is not a double of 2. So therefore 2 is not a perfect number. Therefore k is equal to 6. K equal to 6. 2 power 6 minus 1 multiply 2 power 6 minus 1. Okay, so 6 minus 1 5, 2 power 5 and 2 power 6 minus 1. 2 power 6 is how much here? 2 power 6. 2 power 6 is, I can write here, this is 2 power 3 into 2 power 3 minus 1. This is 2 power 5 is 32 multiply 2 power 3 8 is 64. 64 minus 1, that is 63. 32 into 63, yes. So some wrong formula is there. I will tell you later in the class, no problem. Okay, na? But actually the number of perfect numbers from 1 to hundreds is only 6 and 28. 6 and 28. Okay, and thank you very much. In the next class, I will discuss remaining concept in the number systems. Okay, so I will discuss each and everything that will useful to your examinations. So please follow my channel and subscribe and share it. Okay, definitely the people will be benefiting. Thank you and thank you very much.